Okay.
A treasury for 6-year-olds. A collection of stories, fairy tales, and nursery rhymes. Mable Monster. Mable wanted to be a singer, but there was one fairly big problem. It wasn't the fact that she was a monster with 4 arms and 3 horns. After all, there were other monsters all around her, and some of them looked even stranger than Mable. Nope. The real problem was that Mable could not sing. And when I say cannot, I mean she really cannot sing in tune at all. Not a single note. It will get better. It will get better, said Mabel's mother. When her singing baby broke every window in the house. She'll grow out of it, said Mabel's father. When the singing toddler made the Christmas tree drop. I'd like to order 200 boxes of earplugs, please, said Mabel's grandma on the telephone. When Mable was still trying to sing at the age of 12, Mable read in a magazine that anyone can become a successful singer if you try again. So Mable tried and tried again, holding their hands over their ears. All her friends begged her to stop. Her family began her to take up rollerblading instead. But Mable was determined. When Mr. Big, who was famous for making singing stars come to town, Mable was filled with excitement. I'm going to practice night and day, she cried. This is my big chance. Oh no, cried her friends, looking sick. But since lots of monsters are winning already, it can be hard to notice when they are sick. A sure sign is when purple spots appear on the tongue. Oh no, cried Mabel's family. Her mother booked a last-minute vacation in a faraway place, and strangely forgot to buy a ticket for Mable. Oh no, cried the other monsters who lived on Mable Street. They all rushed to go on vacation too. Mable didn't notice any of this. She could think of only one thing. Wherever she went, she opened her mouth and sang. Oh, the room's full of monsters, empty out in seconds. Mabel knew that her voice was unusual, but surely that was a good thing. Mr. Big was looking for a new star. Mabel practiced her most exciting songs. She was determined to make a big impression on Mr. Big. If Mr. Big had been a nice monster, someone might have warned him about Mable. But Mr. Big, the star maker, was the most horrible person you are ever likely to meet. He was mean, big-headed, and very rude. And he had a very particular smell because he liked eating fish heads and chocolate fudge at the same time. Mabel's big day came at last. Because she was very nervous, her arms began to wiggle. Her nose began to run. But Mabel was still as ready as she ever would. She made her way to a theater at the edge of town. When it was Mabel's turn to to sing, she clambered out onto the stage and peered out at the rows of seats in front of her. Mr. Big was sitting in the front row with some of his helpers. "Get started," he called, and so Mable did. An extraordinary noise came out of her mouth. Can you imagine the noise made by a crowd of squealing pigs? Mabel's noise was something like that. Mr. Big was angry. "Stop!" he yelled, but Mable was just hitting her stride. She started another song right away. Can you think of a noise that an elephant might make if it steps on a porcupine? Now added in the noise of a poor porcupine too? Mabel's song sounded a lot like that. Mr. Big turned red and began to shake. "Shut up!" he yelled. Mabel didn't even notice she had already started her third song. The theater was full of noise. A ballet dancer, hippopotamus, crashing through a china shop with a yell that Mabel would have been proud of. Mr. Big ran out of the door of the theater. He left a green, nasty trail of green slime behind him. But out among the seats, someone was clapping. A small green and yellow monster rushed up to the stage and shook each of Mabel's 4 hands in turn. "Fantastic!" he cried. "Wonderful! Remarkable! Well, he wasn't really a star maker. The yellow and green monster made cartoons for television. And he was looking for someone to make the weird and wacky noises that make cartoons so funny. Can you do these noises?" he asked Mabel, as he handed her a list. Mabel looked down at the list and read: "A spacious landing in a bowl of jello, a warthog eating spaghetti, a rhinoceros sneezing, a giant slug chasing a chicken." What could be easier?" she exclaimed. So the next time you watch a cartoon, shut your eyes and listen to the sounds. You are almost signally hearing some of Mabel's finest work, but don't try doing it. Don't try doing it yourself, okay? But